My name is Alvin Mucci, M-U-C-C-I. 1924, I was born. October 22nd, in a coal mine on the temple where the coal come out, dumped it on the belt. The belt took it up on the temple and went down to the river and loaded the coal barges. The coal barges carry about 985 tons of coal in the coal barges. And they would go toward Curtin Mill and make coke out of it. 18. I was drafted. And they put me in the Navy. At the federal building, we was all there. And we got examined. And doctors, lots of us, says, you're in good health. You're going to Navy. I said, fine. Went to boot camp in Great Lakes, Illinois. That was 8 weeks in boot camp. And that's where you get all your shots and training. Then after we come home, then they shipped us to California. We're not in California. They thought Japan would use gas. And so they got me and a whole mess of guys, started training us for gas. Put us in these little buildings. Go in there with the gas mask on. Take it off. Hurry up. And they want us to learn different type of gas. Maybe this, there's 3 of them. I can't. Then down in a hole, they had bunk beds on a wall, 5 high, and all along the walls. This was all open. Well, we sat there, we had little seats, and that's where we spent time. We played cards down the hole. Then when daylight got up, we go up the top of the ship and sit up around there. We was on a troop ship, and we're down the hole. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, and sirens all went off. 2 o'clock in the morning, and a jet submarine was sighted, and they made us all go up with our life jackets on top deck and sit there. And I can remember the escorts start dropping them bombs. Water flow. But we had done it for about, I say, a good half hour all around. And we didn't see no more. It was dark. So everything was fine. And we could go back down the hole again. So we all went back down again. Oh, there were sharks. They followed the boat for the garbage. Because they threw the garbage out. You could see sharks during the daylight following the boats because they threw the garbage out. That's one thing in the ocean. And but I said to him, I'm glad we never got torpedoes. You can imagine.
Could you tell the story about landing on Saipan?
Well, we were going to go ashore, so we come close to the shoreline. Then the LST, they come in, because the big boats, they can't come close. They can't come close to the shore. So you have to get off that boat and go on a smaller boat to go in. Anyhow, we were getting off in Saipan. As soon as we started down, I went down in the LSD. The whistle started to blow. Said, come on back up again. They got radioed. Said the island was secure. We didn't have to go in. Get back on the boat. So we all climbed back up the boat again. So we sat up there. Oh, we were up for a long time. So all at once we moved away. We didn't know where we were going. We found out we were going down to Guam then. It's a day or two by boat to go to Guam, because they only go 12 or 13 knots a mile. That's how faster they go in boats.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. 13 miles an hour for a boat. That's good time. But then we hit Guam. I think it's a day or two, I forget now. Anyhow, Navy here and Marine Corps, Navy, Army, they all went in on Guam.
Yes.
All went in at the same time.
Okay.
Well,
could you tell folks that that there was no fighting going on in Guam when you got there?
That's when they all landed. Army, Marine Corps, and Navy. They all went in at the same time. Oh my God.
But they weren't fighting at the time.
No. The Japs were there. They took it over. And that's why we had to go back again. It was all about tents. So we stayed in little tents. Took us out. They put bigger tents up. We laid in there then. And you lived on K rations. A little box. Breakfast, dinner, supper, box. Here. That was your supper. You're bad. We all lost about 10, 15 pounds. Terrible. That's what you do. You had a little can. You had a little opener. You had a little... Oh, the devil time to open that can up. That's how you ate.
You didn't have no silverware.
New Zealand lamb. Oh, the stunk. And lamb. Oh, you go to it's like a dummy. It's not your nose. It's your taste buds. I didn't know the difference. The Fleet Hospital. Well, that's when they built the Fleet Hospital. Big hospital. And so they put me in charge of the mail. So I took over the mail. We had no stamps, and you were on the F-R-E-E. I could take that mail up to the airport in the bag and send it back to San Francisco from Guam down to the Fleet Post Office and dumped it off. They flew it back.
Now, can you tell me what your the captain said about how important your job was?
What's that?
The captain.
Yeah.
How important your job was.
Oh my God. Number one man.
Say more about it. What the captain?
He said, Mucci, he called me in. He had his own little tent. He said, I want you to handle the mail. All right, Captain. He was dressed like you and me. He had no uniform, regular fatigue clothes. And they didn't know how big he was as a captain. Because they didn't want to be noticed. You never know when a sniper is going to shoot him. So they run around, same as us. They didn't know he was an officer. That's how they camouflage themselves. But anyhow, I handled the mail. I had to go down to the Fleet Post Office when the mail come in. And our outfit was 111. I go down and pick that up and bring it up. And my captain said, Mucci, you're the most important man here. He said, I want you to pick mail up 7 days a week and bring it here. That's the only information we got from home. And it makes everybody feel good to get a letter from home. I said, I'll do it. Fine. I'm glad you agreed. And I used to go 7 days a week down the Fleet barracks where the mail come in. They had like a tent and pick the mail up for my outfit, bring it back, sort it out. Bears number 1, bears number 2, number 3. I get, okay, all set. They start going around. Oh, thank you. I done it 7 days a week because it made me feel good. The other guys, they used to go swimming. They said, Mucci, why don't you come? No, more important right here. Them guys are waiting for me from home. That's important for me. I don't care about going swimming on the beach. I lay there. I want to take care of that mail. Fine. It made me feel good. They were wounded, and they used to fly them there from other islands when they got hit with shells. They had the C-47 airplanes. They had beds in them. They would land and pick the patients up and bring them back to Guam. We had doctors and nurses there then. Because I was Fleet 111. That was our hospital. And the doctors and nurses used to work on them and get them better and fly them back again.
Are you proud of being a Navy veteran?
100%. Very good.
Tell people about it. Your pride of being a Navy veteran.
It's so good. So good to be in Navy. I thought that I was going to ride an aircraft carrier or regular boat, but I ended up like this, which I was satisfied. I was a man. Instead of being stuck on a boat, or maybe on that gun, waiting, shooting.
And you're proud to be a veteran?
Japs, bombers, fighter pilots, you had to shoot them. I didn't have to do that. I was okay. And I feel so good. It's up here. I never shot a human being. I never shot a Jap. It makes me feel good that I didn't take another human being. You follow me? Could have been that little kid's dad or his brother. I feel so proud that I didn't shoot nobody. You know what I mean? He's another human being. So I feel good on that. This country, I love it. It's my country. You have no idea how beautiful this is. Oh my God. I go to mountains. I go to nice gardens, nice mountains. Oh, beautiful.